So it's Friday, the 4th of May 2018. Got a client that does a lot of their own handiwork. They have a couple vents that won't stay in the ceiling, but most importantly, they have a bathroom faucet that they were taking out themselves. Unfortunately, they got stuck and it wouldn't come out. And according to the terminology they're using, it sounds like they have all the right tools. They were saying they tried basin wrenches and everything else. So we're going to see what we can do and see if we can get this faucet out, and stay tuned right after this. I have to say, this DeWalt gyroscopic screwdriver is probably one of my favorite tools. The further you twist your wrist, the faster the bit goes, and in the same direction you're twisting. It's epoxied on. Unbelievable. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Some genius decided when they were installing this faucet that it might be a good idea to put some type of epoxy on the threads and then tighten the nut from the underside right into that wet epoxy. There's no way that I'm going to be able to twist this nut off. This is where it turns into the faucet replacement from hell. I also want to draw your attention to this bracket. This holds your undermount sink on, and normally it's just threaded into the granite so that you can loosen the nut, or the wing nut in this case, and remove your undermount sink and replace it should you need to. But they also use some type of epoxy to hold this bracket on, so even if you remove the wing nuts, your sink is not going to be able to drop free because you have to chisel off every one of those brackets. That is not the correct way to do any of this.
This is narrower. If I can get it on there. I might have to flip over. Good.
Man, I can tell you, I'm something happy to see that thing pop off of there. Let me show you what this looks like, and then I got a new surprise. Okay, so here it gets a little bit more interesting here because the client only hired me to remove the old faucet because they couldn't get it out, and they are DIYers. So they were going to install the new faucet, but she said, well, since you're here, let me give you a faucet I have here. Can you install this for me? Well, if you watch closely, you'll see that as this faucet gets onto the top of the vanity here, the threaded area that goes down through the hole that's cut in the granite top is just too thick. And that is because this is a kitchen faucet, not one designed for a bathroom. So while it doesn't fit in there, she's going to have to return this and get something that's designed for the bathroom. I told her it's 1 1/4 inch hole in the bathroom and 1 1/2 inch in the kitchen.
Whew, man, that was a good one. That lady was quite handy herself. She was going to change the faucet out herself, and she knows how to do it. I guess maybe she was watching some of our videos on YouTube here or something, or somebody else's maybe. Anyway, she was pretty handy. She was painting her whole house by herself. Her husband was at work. She tried to get this faucet out. She said she spent 8 hours trying to get it out of there before she finally decided to call a professional. It took me about 1.5 hours. It could have been sooner than that, but I was trying to take it out the conventional way. Tried every tool in the toolbox that was meant to take that nut off of there. Nothing would touch it. It wouldn't budge. As it turned out, I thought there might have been some Loctite on it, and I was right. There was something put on those threads that prevented it from backing off. The only guess is that somebody, when they put it in, couldn't get it tight, or it wouldn't stay tight. Maybe it kept becoming loose. So they went under there, added it after the fact, and put some Loctite or something on there. It was incredible. Irregardless, it's off. Customer is extremely happy. She did buy a kitchen faucet for the bathroom. She's selling the house, and I guess she doesn't really care what goes in there. She just wants something in there that works. She bought a kitchen faucet for the house, for the bathroom, because it was a wider span, and she wanted to get a single handle faucet that would cover all 3 of the holes in the granite countertop. While it did cover the holes, the threads from the faucet don't fit down through the granite hole because it's smaller diameter. So she's going to have no choice but to get a faucet for the bathroom there that takes up 3 holes. That means the knobs have to be detached. It's not one unit, it's 3 separate pieces that just get connected underneath. But anyway, we got it done. All of the work for this week has went fairly well. It's now Friday afternoon, about 1:30, and I'm calling it quits for the weekend. The lawn is already mowed. I did that earlier in between jobs, so I get to relax for the next couple days before I start it all over again.
So tune into this other video that I have on the channel. It's called Tub Drain from Hell. Just like this faucet, the tub drain gave me so much trouble. There's even some smoke and fire involved to get this tub drain out. So go ahead over there, look for that video. I'll try to put it up here at the top for you so you can click on it. Have a wonderful day and enjoy. I'll see you next time.